Imagine driving down a busy highway and being caught in the middle of a high-speed pursuit. Suddenly, the most dramatic car crash happens before your very eyes. Hello, and welcome to another engaging episode of Unreal Captures. You are about to witness some of the most insane car crashes on the internet. Get ready as we take you through the dangers of the roads. Number 1 will leave you questioning the real strength of an army tank. Number 11, shocking multi-vehicle crash in Victoria. What would you do if you witnessed a car speeding through a red light heading straight for an intersection? This is exactly what happened in Victoria when a reckless driver ignored traffic signals, leading to a catastrophic multi-vehicle collision. Holy smokes! Watch how ugly this scene is about to turn! The chaos unfolded on this peaceful highway in Victoria when a driver decided to ignore the red lights. The driver then T-boned a pickup truck, which then slammed into a city bus, creating a scene of utter devastation. Thankfully, the pedestrians waiting to cross the road managed to run for their lives with no injuries, but we can all agree that was too close. Number 10, Manchester Township collision. What's the worst that could happen in a road intersection when a driver decides to be ignorant? Haven't we seen enough of these road intersection incidents? Sometimes the innocent drivers suffer the worst blow from the accident. This early morning incident took place in May in this quiet neighborhood in Manchester Township. Watch how the white Nissan sedan ignored a stop sign and collided violently with a black truck at the intersection of Commonwealth Boulevard and Burnside Street. Oh no! The truck overturns while the impact of the crash drags the two vehicles along the streets, slightly missing a parked vehicle. From the looks of things, do you think the truck driver survived the incident? Let's engage in the comments section below. Number 9, speeding SUV incident in Gurugram. Imagine riding your two-wheeled beast on the road, then you meet your worst fear, a careless driver on a busy highway. Riding on a busy highway can be dangerous, especially when you have crazy drivers who make random decisions without signaling. Their careless actions can lead to chaos, putting lives in danger and causing catastrophic accidents that could have been easily avoided. In this shocking incident captured on CCTV, a driver in Gurgaon, India is seen driving a sparking car. Guess what happened? He had just hit a motorcycle, throwing the driver off of his bike. In an attempt to escape the scene, the driver dragged the motorcycle for over 1 kilometer. Who does that? What if the motorcycle had exploded, causing the vehicle to catch fire in the process? This is insane! Number 8, woman's narrow escape. What comes to your mind when you see two speeding vehicles from opposite sides about to drive through an intersection? 90% of the time, an accident will occur when none of these drivers steps on their brake pedals. This is exactly what happened at this intersection when a woman was about to cross the street on a busy highway. She had no idea what was about to happen to her. Holy smokes, that was too close! She must be one lucky person. As the woman was walking on the sidewalk, two cars appeared, speeding and braking through the traffic and crashing into one another. The force of the crash pushes the vehicles onto the sidewalk right in front of the woman. Luckily, she manages to swiftly step back just in time. Number 7, close call for police car in Western Australia. Imagine driving down a highway for a traffic patrol when suddenly two massive trucks almost close in on you. What would you do? This exact scenario unfolded in the Albany Highway in Western Australia, where a police officer had a terrifying near miss with disaster. In the blink of an eye, the officer had to swerve, narrowly avoiding being crushed between the trucks. One lorry smashed into the back of the other right in front of the police car, causing the officer to swerve off the road. Luckily, nobody was injured. Number 6, violent crash in the new year. What would you do if you were driving down a road and suddenly saw a car moving uncontrollably towards you? This is the terrifying reality that unfolded in Glendale, California, where a violent crash was caught on surveillance video, leaving one person dead and 2 others injured. Everything on this busy highway looks okay until this happens. Oh no! A black BMW loses control and crosses over the center median into oncoming traffic. The BMW then slams head-on into a silver Honda sedan. The impact was so severe that the Honda was pushed back several feet, its front end completely crushed. Unfortunately, the horrifying crash took away the life of one passenger inside it instantly. The most devastating part is that the incident took place on New Year 2024. What a way to begin a year! Number 5. High-speed police chase ends in dramatic crash. Have you witnessed a high-speed pursuit on a highway before? Most drivers panic as anything could happen next. This scenario reveals the chaos as a suspect's car navigates dangerously through traffic. The video shows the suspect desperate to evade capture, maneuvering at high speeds, narrowly missing other vehicles as he swerves recklessly. Watch how the driver loses control at an intersection and rams into a power line. The vehicle overturns, leaving no room for escape. You think it's only civilians who run red lights? Officers do too. Watch what happens to the cop in the next video. Number 4. A trooper's close call. Imagine waiting for the green lights, then suddenly a safety trooper breaks the rules right before your eyes, causing a fatal accident.
Oh! Hey! Hey! Isaiah! Isaiah!
This intense scenario unfolded for a Texas Department of Public Safety trooper on October 31st, 2023, when a high-speed chase took a dangerous turn. Whoa! What a crash! Didn't the cop see the truck or at least see the red lights? As the trooper pursued a suspect, he ran a red light, colliding with this massive truck in a shocking T-bone crash. This incident leaves us with the question, what are the rules of a high-speed chase in relation to public safety? Who is to blame in such a scenario? Let's engage in the comments section below. Number 3. Tragic train collision. Imagine having fun recording trains and collecting their numbers when you witness a heart-stopping accident at the crossroads. What would you do? This unforeseen scenario unfolded on the outskirts of Louisville, Kentucky, when a couple of train spotters were recording a Union Pacific freight train. A white sedan drives into the crossroads despite the flashing lights and the ringing bells. The train crashed into the vehicle, dragging the car for some distance, as seen in the footage. The driver ignored the warnings and sped through the junction. The result? A catastrophic collision that left 2 passengers dead. Do you think this accident could have been prevented? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 2. Narrow escape. Woman saved from oncoming train. Imagine being pulled from your vehicle just moments before a train comes crashing through, destroying it completely. This terrifying scenario unfolded in a small town where a woman's life was spared, but her car was not so lucky. The footage shows police officers swiftly removing the woman from her vehicle, while sounds of an oncoming train can be heard approaching. A few seconds later, a train passes, crashing and dragging the woman's car with it as the woman watches in tears. Well, let's hope those were tears of joy, because she would not have made it out of that alive. Credits to the men and women in uniform. Number 1. Train versus military tank in South Carolina. What happens when a massive freight train meets an 18-wheeler carrying heavy military equipment? In a recent incident that took place on September 12, 2024 in Goose Creek, South Carolina, a train slammed into a tractor-trailer pulling an M109 Paladin howitzer. The footage shows movement when the truck was slowing down at the crossroads, but it was too close to the train passage. The train, moving at a high speed, crashes into the truck with a force that sends broken metal pieces flying everywhere. Miraculously, there were no injuries as a result of the accident. How powerful can a train be if it can push such a heavy truck with that kind of magnitude? Which of these incidents terrified you the most? We would like to hear from you in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. See you all in the next episode of Unreal Captures!